good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. I don't know where you are in the world, in the universe. You may already be into your weekend, depending on where you are watching this video from. But I am on my way to work. It is Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, baby. Yes, it's Friday, and it's a long weekend coming up, Memorial Day weekend, and I am excited to have a long weekend because the weekend is too short. Now this video, my lips are so dry. First of all, let me tell y'all this. The reason why my lips dry. I woke up. I overslept. I was dreaming that I was oversleeping. And lo and behold, I was oversleeping. Anybody ever had that happen to them? Where you're dreaming about that you're oversleeping and you're actually oversleeping? Well, that would be me. That's what I did. So I'm a little late because I am normally gone by now, and it is 6:22 in Chicago, and I am normally gone out the house by 6 o'clock or 6:15, and I am just now riding down Stone Island to get to Lakeshore Drive, to get on to Lakeshore Drive, and then get on to the Stevenson to get to work, because I work west of Chicago. So I'm running late. Well, I ain't gonna be late, but you know what I'm saying. I'm later than I normally would be. And it is what it is. But I thank God that I was able to get up, get in the shower real quick, get out, wash my face, brush my teeth, put on my eyelashes, say thank you, Jesus, for another day. Thank you for waking me up. Even though I woke up late, I still did what? I woke up. So praise God for that. So, this is just a video of random things, okay? I don't really have a title for this video or subject. I can't think, but I try to get on here. I've slipped up. Last week I did not get on here at all in between my fashion videos. Now that I'm back at work, I don't have time to make a lot of videos, so I do these talking car chat on the way to work videos with you guys, just to stay in the algorithm and don't lose the momentum of my channel, to keep my channel alive, my YouTube channel alive. But I guess one of the things that I did want to kind of talk about this morning was just how weird I feel the world is getting. It just seems like the world is getting more and more stranger to me. It's like people are just strange nowadays, And I'm just wondering to myself, like, did COVID have a lot to do with us losing our social interaction? I believe that it did. I really did. I really do. It just seems like people are just off. It seems like after the world kind of slowly was starting to open back up and people were trying to get back acclimated to socializing, it's like they can't. You know what I mean? People are much more ruder. People are angry. You can't say nothing to nobody without somebody being mad all the time. People don't want to do their job. you go to work and you ask the supervisors or the foremans, or if you're there working on a project with somebody and they're they're the lead person and you're there to help, you can't ask them nothing. It's like, don't call me, call so and so. Don't ask me, blah 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 blah. What? I'm out here working with you. What do you mean don't ask you, don't call you, don't ask for direction? I'm here to assist you. I don't know. It just seems like there's a disconnect with people today now than it has ever been before. People drive more crazy. They have no regard, no respect for the road. They run red lights. They run stop signs. If you're in a construction area, they have no respect for construction workers. They don't want to stop. They don't want to wait. Nobody wants to let you in. If there's a construction thing going on and you need to get over, it's obvious that you have to get over. Nobody wants to let you over. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But you all tell me, are y'all experiencing the same type of things that I'm experiencing with people on your job? Just in the world, period. Just your daily interactions that you when you come in contact with people, whether it be in the grocery store, the mall, walking down the street. I am just mortified of how people have no regard for other people. It just seems that we living in a world where it's I, me. Forget about you. Forget about being considerate of others. The golden rule. What we were taught growing up, to be considerate of others, to look out for your neighbor. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That. What happened? And it just seems like, everybody just so mad. Everybody is just so mad. Everybody don't want to, nobody wants to be bothered. I don't know. I got up this morning, I was thinking about a situation that happened yesterday at work. And I was like, when it happened yesterday, it kind of threw me off a little bit because I didn't get it. And then I guess I got up this morning, it came to my mind again, thinking about it. And I'm like, I don't understand this whole situation right here. What did I miss? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever just been in a situation where you go, what did I miss? Because I don't understand what just happened here. What did I miss? And that's how I felt yesterday, and I thought about it again today. Like, what did I miss? I don't know. Like I said, people are just have become stranger and stranger to me. They really, really have. I just, and this is why I have gotten to the point in my life where I have just decompressed when dealing with people. I find myself also kind of pulling back from people. I've gotten to the point where I don't really want to be bothered too much with anybody. If it's not my mama, or I'm with my mother every day, 7 days a week. I see my mom. We go shopping together. We go out to eat. We do everything together, me and my mother. And when my mom, she get on my nerve. Don't get me wrong. I get on hers. Sometimes we have to take a break from each other too, because we get into it because we're around each other all the time. It's like being married to somebody or being in a relationship. Sometimes you need a break. Go do your thing, I'll go do my thing. But for the most part, we're together. It reminds me of, I don't know if you all watch Janice Styles. Janice Styles and her husband, Eric, they do everything together. They travel. I got to finish today when I'm at work. When I got a little downtime, I got to go back on there and watch their vacation vlog to California. I love watching their vacation vlog videos. They need to start a channel of just vlogging. She probably ain't gonna want to do this because YouTube is work to have 2 channels. But she's a YouTube fashion influencer like myself. And her husband pretty much does all the editing and everything for her videos and stuff. I wish I had somebody like that to do mine. But anywho, he does all of that. And so they also travel. And I'm saying this to say this. Nick Techniques and her husband and Janice Styles and Eric, they do everything together. They're always together. And that's how it is with me and my mama. We are always together. So I know they get on each other's nerves, and they probably need a break, from each other. But what I was going to say is that Janice and Eric need to do a YouTube channel of just vlogs on trips that they take. Because when I tell y'all, they go everywhere. They go everywhere. And I so enjoy, because I'm a person who loves to travel, I enjoy watching them. I enjoy watching the vacation vlogs that they do. Janice will go around and she'll show you the room, where they're staying, and they show you the different food. And I so enjoy that. I love watching that. Her husband is hilariously funny. He cracks me up. When I tell you I be cracking up, I be cracking up. So this last vlog that they did, they were in California, and she went into H&M clothing store. And H&M must be one of her favorite. Okay, where you going? Where you going? Oh, see what I'm saying? H&M must be one of her favorite stores. And so she went into H&M, and she was looking at clothes. He had a little video down there. He was talking about her while she was looking at the clothes, talking about she in damn H&M again, her favorite stuff, blah, blah, blah. But he is hilariously funny. He be cracking me up, the stuff that he be saying and how he be acting when they go on vacation and stuff. But they are 2 people that if I was in a relationship, I would want their type of relationship. Same thing with Nick Techniques and her husband. Her husband also helps her with her YouTube channel as well. And I think that is so cute that your husband want to be involved in what you're involved in. You know what I'm saying? That's a true partnership. No jealousy. No, well, why you on YouTube? Why you want me to do? You know how men be doing. They gonna be looking at you. They both are very secure men, and they want to help. They're into what their wives are into. And I'm sure their wives are into what they're into. And so I said all that to say that I may not be married and I'm not in a relationship, but my mama, I be with my mama all the time. I be like, Mama, where we going? What we doing? What we eating? I drag that woman all across town. She be like, you always want to go here, want to go there. She was like, I know with you gonna go. I be like, come on, Mama, let's go. I get her out the house. She's in the house 5 days a week because I work, my sister work. And so she doesn't drive anymore. So she looks forward to Saturdays of us getting out, going to the mall or going to Burlington or TJ Maxx or Ross or DD's discount store or whatever. That's what she enjoys. She want to go out to eat, we go out to eat, And that's what we do. And it's hardly ever a Saturday that we're not together. Most of the time we are. There are times that I have stuff to do on a Saturday, and I'd be like, we ain't gonna be able to do this day or whatever. She's understanding to that fact, but even with that, we need a break, and I'm sure they probably need a break from each other too, because when you're with somebody that much, you gonna argue, you know what I'm saying? You won't have some, like, you getting on my nerve type of action going on, but it just seemed like most people nowadays, they just, I don't know, they just weird acting to me. I don't know how to really put it into words to explain what I'm saying, but they're strange. They're just strange. And I find myself also being a little strange because I don't want to be bothered with people. I just really don't. For the most part, I talk to the same people all the time. I talk to Nick Take Nicks once or twice a week. I talk to my other girlfriend once or twice a week. I talk to my sister, my niece, and now we on the group text. I talk to them every day. We talk about something that, is going on or whatever. And I have some more friends that I talk to like that once a week. My other girlfriend, I talk to her every day. We used to work together in my other department, so we still talk. I talk to her, but I don't really be wanting to be bothered with people. I really don't. And one thing I can't deal with people is drama. I just cannot. Now let me give y'all a perfect example of me not wanting to be bothered with certain folk. Yesterday I get this friend request from this guy, right? And I'm like, I don't know him, I'm like, who is this? So he was a nice looking guy. I sent him a message on Facebook. And I said, do I know you? And I said, because we don't have any mutual friends in common. I'm just trying to figure out what's our connection? And he said, no. He said, I don't know you. He said, but I was looking up for an old friend of mine on Facebook. He said, and I came across your profile, and I thought that you were so beautiful, and I was just wondering if we could be friends. So I said, oh, okay, sure, yeah, we could be friends. And so he then went on to asking me, was I single? You know the stuff they ask you. And so I was like, yes, I'm single. And so his profile said that he was a widow. And so, a widower. I think for men it's widower. So I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, can we be friends? So he went on to telling me about that, about his wife has been deceased for 3 years and he's moved on, and he's dated here and there, blase, skippy, woo, woo, woo. So we talked for a little bit. Now I know y'all gonna say, why would you do this? This is strange. And it might be. So we talked in the messenger, the chat, for a while. First of all, he doesn't live here in Chicago. He lives in Alabama. I do not want to do a long distance relationship, okay? That's number one. But I was willing to be his friend until he just would not shut up. To the point that I had to cut him off. And so he's basically told me that he's on Facebook, or has been on Facebook, because he's looking for a woman. So I made it clear, I am not on Facebook for that. I said, I've been on Facebook since 2009. And I said, I am not looking for a relationship. And so, because he basically was asking me, how many people have you met on here? I'm like, for what? What do you mean? I didn't understand it. And he said, well, I've only been on here 6 months, and I'm on here looking for a relationship. I said, oh. I said, well, I'm not on here for that. I said, most of my friends are from high school, or their family, or they're people that I've gotten to know in Facebook groups. I said, but no, I ain't on here for that. So he went on to asking me, would you consider being in a long distance relationship? And woo, 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 woo. And I was like, no. And I said it again. I said, I'm not interested in being in any type of relationship at all. And so he was like, oh, so you don't want a relationship at all? I said, no, I do not. And he was like, oh, well, why? I said, because I don't want one. I said, I'm happy being single, and that's where I plan to stay. That's where I plan to be, single. I said, because single equals peace. Single equals happiness. So he started laughing or whatever. So then he went on to talk about, well, you know, I'm looking for my soulmate. And my soulmate this and my soulmate that, you know. So, anyway, he was going on and on and on and on. I made it to work, y'all. So, I said, okay. I said, well, you know, I said, I hope you find your soulmate. He said, well, you might be my soulmate. I said, no, I don't think so. I said, no, I don't think so. I said, because as I said, I'm not looking for that, you know. So he went on to say, like I said, he just wouldn't shut up. Now, this morning I got up and I deleted him. And I blocked him. Now, before you ask me or say, Cece, why would you do that? I'll tell you why. I'm finna tell you why. I do this every day, put on makeup when I get to work if I'm running late. Let me tell you why I deleted him. Because I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to keep having the back and forth with him. I don't want to keep getting your inbox messages. I don't want to keep having conversation with you. I don't want to keep talking to you. It takes up too much time. It just really takes. I know you all going, girl, you ain't gonna never get a husband. You're probably right. But see, the difference in me and a lot of women is that I'm not looking for a husband. I don't really want one. What I thought I wanted, I really don't want. And the reason why I feel like that is because the last relationship that I've had, the last couple, not just this one, but the last couple of relationships that I've had in the last 10 years, they have mentally and emotionally drained me. And so now I have gotten to that point where I don't care to have a relationship. Now, if you say to me, well, what about, you know, yeah, I would love to get some of that. But even still with doing that, you still got to be bothered in some kind of way. And I don't really want to be bothered. I really don't. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to draw these eyebrows on. I knew it was something. I was like, kept looking at myself when I was talking to you. I'm like, what? Wait. Let me put my eyebrows on. But I have just gotten to that point where I just, you know, I could take it or leave it. You know, I guess that's what I'm saying. I could just take it or leave it. Because it's just so much work to me, in my opinion. So, can't wait to get this hair done. Look how great my hair is, y'all. Ooh, it's great. Just great. But it's just too much work. And I just don't want to be bothered with all of that. I just don't. And I know that, you know, I like to be in a relationship. I like the way that being in a relationship and being in love feel and all of this and all that. I'm not interested no more. And I don't know what happened, but I do know what happened. What happened was, like I said, these last couple of relationships, you know, that I've had, they just I guess this is what I'm saying. I don't want to talk to nobody every day like that. I just don't. I don't want to be occupied or obligated to talk to nobody every day. I just don't. And I guess maybe I would feel differently if I was really interested in him. But like I said, he doesn't even live here. And it's like, what's the point? I mean, really, what's the point? You don't even live in the same city as me. And like I said, it would be, I don't want to keep going. I don't want to message you. I don't feel like doing all that with nobody. I hate when I have a bump in my eyebrow. But I was wondering, I kept on saying, why do I look funny? When I kept talking to y'all, I forgot to draw these suckers on. But I got a bump right there in my eyebrow. It hurt too. But I hope you all understand what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying, leave a comment in the comment section. I just don't feel like being bothered with that. You texting, good morning, how you doing, what you doing this weekend, blah, blah. I don't feel like that. I do not. I don't feel like doing that with nobody. Just got out of doing that with somebody. When I tell you, I feel so free that I don't have to talk to this person every day and text them every day. And then when you don't answer, they upset and mad. Why it take you so long to text back? And I don't feel like all that. I just don't. I don't feel like doing that. So I cut him off. I did. Because I said he's gonna be somebody that he's gonna want to talk every day. I don't feel like doing that. I just don't. I don't feel like being bothered with that. So I'm like, let me go on and block him now. And go on and get rid of, just end this. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell he's a talker. And I had to cut him off last night. He was writing these long paragraphs about a soulmate and how he wanted somebody and how he, it was too much. It was too much. So I guess I'm one of them people that is strange too. Because when I tell y'all, I really and truly don't want to be bothered. I really and truly do not want to be bothered. And I don't want to be obligated to talk to nobody every day. I just don't. So I feel like I owe him nothing, because I don't know him. And he sought me out and everything. And then I had another guy who sent me a message through my CC's Fashion Is My Passion Facebook page, which I'm not on that often. I don't really post on that page, but it's there. But he sent me this message talking about he think he in love with me. I don't know what nationality he is, but he was going on and on and on to the break of dawn about how he's in love with me and he want to marry me and all of this old crap. I blocked him too, because I don't want to deal with that. And the reason why I don't answer a lot of people, I answer certain people through emails. Certain people I don't. The reason why I don't answer or go back and forth with people is because people don't know how to stop talking. And they want to just keep talking to you. And I don't want to keep talking. I just don't. I just don't want to keep talking to somebody over and over and over again. I don't want to have that obligation. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think y'all know what I'm saying. So I don't want to deal with that. I just really don't. So that's why I was just like, let me end this, because I see this is gonna be a problem, and he's gonna want me to be obligated to talk to him, and I don't want to be obligated to talk to nobody. I just don't. So I said all that to say that, you know, sometimes I just want to be alone. I don't want to have the obligation. So, you know, I think a lot of people are like that, or are feeling like that, you know. But I do realize, I do think that the pandemic had a lot to, I think it did something to our social skills. And I think I also know that, speaking for myself, I definitely feel that way. And I think people got so used to being alone and not talking to people or being around people that you've kind of have now felt, you feel secluded. I'll give you another example. I really don't go to a lot of social events either. People invite me to stuff, I don't go. That's why I said I think that it did something. I know it did something to me. I know it changed me. I know I don't have the same desire to do certain things that I used to do anymore. I still enjoy life. I still want to do things, go out to eat good food, shop, go to plays, movies, you know, things of that nature. I still want to do that. I still like doing those things. But as far as being around people and doing stuff with people, that is something that I do not have to do. And my sister, I was talking to my sister, and my sister said she the same way. You know, we used to hang out, me and my sister, we used to hang out a lot with our classmates, our alumni classes, because she went to the same high school as me. She graduated in 84 from high school, and I graduated in 88. Now, I'm going to my class reunion. That I'm not going to miss. But she and I was talking about that, and I said, what happened? And she was saying the same thing. These, you know, this is when you wipe your hands from paper towels, all the lint come off of it. And my sister was like, yeah. She said, I know something happened to me. She said, I know I don't want to really do nothing with people. And I said, okay. I said, well, I was just wondering if it was me. I said, because I know that I don't do nothing no more with people. You know, I come home, I get on YouTube, I watch YouTube, my favorite YouTube people. I watch TV, you know, and I'm not, and the thing about it is, I'm not bored or lonely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not neither. I'm okay with it, you know? So I just noticed, I do think, I've noticed it more and more and more with people, that it's different. You know, it's just different. Y'all, I go get my hair done today. Woo, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm gonna have a new hairstyle, but I ain't gonna tell y'all what it's gonna be. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I hope I like it. My beautician called me yesterday. She said, I got everything. I said, okay, girl. Oh, we gonna try something different. We're gonna try something new. So if you all are feeling or can identify with what I'm saying, leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know, okay? Because I just want to know, is it just me? Because my sister, she verified that it's not just me. So I want to know how y'all feel too. So I think that's what the title of this video will be. It'll be something in regards to the, you know, the pandemic. Has the pandemic changed you socially? That's gonna be the name of, that's gonna be the topic of this video. So if you can identify with what I'm saying, like I said, leave me a comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. We're gonna do green today. Let's see. cute. I wear all color lipsticks. I don't care what it is. Okay, y'all. Then my co-worker, she gonna come back here and start talking to me. Girl, I don't feel like talking. So yeah, y'all, here she come. So I'm gonna let y'all go. And oh, she can come talk. Okay. Oh, she was. So yeah, I'm going to end this video so I can go in here and punch in. Well, I already punched in. Well, not punched in, but my hand don't work. It gotta come and reconfigure my hand. So I've been waiting on them to do that. They ain't did it yet. Yes, we're gonna wear green. Green is the color today. All right, y'all. You know where I'll see you in the next CC's Fashion is My Passion YouTube channel, YouTube video. Not channel, but video. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do either a Fashion Nova haul Sunday or from this other company that I ordered some stuff from. So one of the two, that one or Fashion Nova. I don't know which one yet, but I'll figure it out. Are y'all barbecuing this weekend? Anybody? My sister and her husband, they barbecuing. We'll go over there Sunday. I'm gonna have to rub that in. Yeah, we're gonna go over there Sunday to my sister's house. It's gonna be hot all next week. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some warm weather. I ain't really too keen about the 90s that's coming, but I'm glad it's getting warmer. We have had some really weird weather. Pat that in so it don't look so, yeah, that's better. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I've been on here 38 minutes and 2 seconds. So we will see, we will chat again soon in the next video. And if you know something come up, you know, and I show you all some stuff, I'll be back on here. If not, I'll see you all in the fashion video. Okay? All right. God bless you. Have an awesome Friday. Be safe. Be blessed. And we'll chat when we chat. All right? Okay, y'all. Bye.